Pisces, happy October. These are timeless readings. So whenever this finds you, it's meant for you right now. I feel in your energy, you are or have been or are about to be embodying memories of the past. You're going to really be stepping into these memories. And Spirit is showing me that as you step into these memories, the more you lean into them, the more you heal these memories. They could be sweet memories, they could be hurt memories. And I wanted to say hurt enemies, which is interesting because everything that, all the like little flub ups and mishaps in the reading are something significant at this time. So maybe you feel like there was an enemy here or is around you at this time that you're moving through or trying to heal or trying to cut out of your life. But Spirit is heavily saying in your energy, I feel that as you go through these memories, as you invite the memories in and you turn even the painful memories into sweet memories, almost like you forgive. And even though this might not be a happy memory, you have now turned it into, you have transmuted this bad memory into something neutral, something that doesn't really help you, but it doesn't hold you back anymore. And as you do this, you could be resonating with the number 1 or 11 here as well, by the way. As you do this, you might be seeing butterflies or these colors here on your screen, any of the colors that you see. As you do this, you will unlock a miracle, because your other card here in your energy is miracle. And you have the number 21. And so you can see that this angel here is an angel, a dark angel, right? The color black is associated with your shadow work, with your subconscious. So it's like this energy, whether you have been consciously aware of it or not, has been holding you back from accessing these miracles or these blessings that want to come in, but because you've been closed off, just like this angel here, you've been closed off, you've been blocking your heart from release, from healing. And now you're unlocking this, you're turning the key here with your memories, with a transmutation of shadow and hurt and anger and resentment into something light. And like I said, this doesn't have to be like, it's not unrealistically something that you turn into, oh, now it's a happy memory. No, it's something neutral. It's not something that is going to close you off anymore, right? And so we're going to explore what these miracles coming in could be for you. If you'd like a personal vision reading with me, I do offer those. It's in the description box below. Speaking of visions, I do have your vision here. So if you're new to my channel, I don't only read the tarot, I also meditate in your energy days or weeks prior to sitting down here and recording. And Spirit shows me a vision meant for you at this time, Pisces. Okay. And I'm going to read it out to you because obviously when I see it, I'm going to write it down for you exactly the way I saw it, heard, the noises I heard, the things I smelled, the things I felt, who I saw, what I saw, all those good things are going to be coming through in the vision here. And I've written it down here in front of me. And I'm going to read it back to you here at this time. All I ask is for you to just open your heart to the vision. Open your heart, that's it. And sense what this could mean for you or connect for you, okay? So let's get into the vision and then we'll do the tarot reading after. You awaken in a canyon at twilight. The walls rise around you like the ribs of some ancient beast, sheer and impossibly high, streaked with colors of ochre, rose, and ash. The air smells of warm stone and distant rain, tinged with a scent of dry grass crushed underfoot. The world feels immense, almost holy, and you are small within it. Yet for the first time in a long time, the smallness is not suffocating. It is a place to breathe. At first, the canyon is silent. Your footsteps echo, hollow and fragile, against the walls, but each step feels purposeful. Every echo reminds you that you exist, that you have survived, that you are here. And as you walk, the weight in your chest, the grief, the doubt, the endless questions you have carried begins to stir, to loosen, like dust shaken from a heavy rug. The canyon bends, light falls in shards across jagged stone, and in the cracks, wildflowers bloom where no one planted them. You pause, kneeling to touch one delicate petal. Its fragility strikes you. Life persists even in places broken, even in silence. And for the first time, your own life feels like that. Fragile, yes, but capable of blooming. You continue. The path narrows and the wind picks up, brushing against your skin like a whispered reminder that you are alive. Memories rise unbidden, the moments you faltered, the love you lost, the choices you wish you could undo. You stop. You let the tears come. They streak your face, cold and warm at once, carving channels through the dust and sweat, and the canyon drinks them like it has been waiting for your release. Hours pass, the sky shifting from lavender to gold. The sun begins to rise, spilling light across the canyon in brilliant, trembling streams. Each ray illuminates a part of you you thought you had hidden. The fears, the loneliness, the weight of your own self-judgment. And as the light strikes, something within you responds. You feel a lift, subtle at first, then undeniable. Your shoulders loosen, your chest opens. The burdens you carried like stones have begun to feel feather-light. You climb higher, feeling the warmth of the sun on your back. The canyon spreads out before you, rivers of stone and shadow twisting like veins. You pause at the edge of a cliff, looking down into the valley below, and laughter rises in your chest, not forced, not hollow, but pure and full-bodied. The sound is yours and it rings against the walls, bouncing back at you from the canyon itself, and for a moment, you realize something profound. Joy is not something given, it is something reclaimed. The path turns again. You follow it into a grove where the stones are smooth, the air scented with pine and earth. Here, the sunset begins to bleed across the horizon, painting the walls with fire, crimson, gold, amber. The light strikes your face, warms your hands, and you feel your heart lift in a way that is almost unbearable. The grief is still there. It has not vanished, but it is transformed. It is no longer a chain, but a companion that reminds you of your endurance. You kneel again, pressing your hands to the earth. You feel it pulse beneath you, steady, alive, as if the canyon itself breathes with your own rhythm. And in that heartbeat, you understand. The path ahead is unknown, yes, but uncertainty is no longer terrifying. You are not bound by fear. You are not tethered by doubt. You are free. Night descends, soft and quiet, stars shimmering like scattered diamonds overhead. You stand on the edge of the cliff, arms outstretched, and the wind rushes over you. You feel the weight you carried fall entirely away, leaving only lightness, space, and possibility. Your chest expands with a joy that has no source but yourself, a joy that is steady, deep, unshakable. You take your first step forward into the darkness, and it is not fear that greets you. It is exhilaration. It is liberation. It is knowledge that whatever comes, you have walked through grief and doubt and emerged free, whole, and radiant. And in the stillness of that night, beneath the infinite stars, you know this is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of everything. So this the start, okay? Once you embrace this energy, wholly and undeniably, is going to unlock something very beautiful. It's a sense of freedom. freedom, free of the chains that have held you tired and stuck and fearful for so long, limiting beliefs, feeling like you're not good enough is coming through. Someone here has been feeling like they're not good enough, and you are good enough, Pisces. You are. And as you realize that, as you transmute these energies, just like in the vision, I always recommend you to go back and re-listen to the vision. Slow down. Hear again what Spirit needs you to hear at this time. But you are unlocking this closed off energy that has been holding you back. And these memories, even I'm getting now, is that like the memory of you going through this transformation, when in a couple years when you look back, they are so sweet. You're so proud of yourself. You are unlocked, and it's a beautiful journey that you're making at this time. So let yourself be free. Let yourself awaken, and don't be afraid of going forward into the darkness, just like you did in the vision at the end. So let's get into your tarot reading, Pisces, at this time. Again, if you'd like a personal vision reading with me or to support me in any way, there is a Buy Me a Coffee account in the description box below. Okay, Pisces, 2 fell. Let's see, 28 and 23 could be numbers you're resonating with at this time. You have the 9 of Wands, and you have the King of Clubs. This is the Wands. Yeah. So you have the King of Wands, and you have the 9 of Wands. So here's the thing, Pisces. Spirit is saying that as you move through this, you're not going to move through this in the way that you expected to move through this. Like, there is going to be things that come in that delay your journey or process if they haven't already. I feel someone's present in this energy right now and feeling very skeptical, very critical of the reading even, and the messages that they keep getting. And I think that this is an energy that is keeping you blocked off. Your heart is not completely open. Again, if you feel like things haven't progressed the way that you'd like to see, there is a masculine energy blocking you. Okay, it's this blockage here. Let's get into what this energy is. By the way, you have the 11th to the 21st of December here with this card. So some insight into timing of when you can expect to unblock this perhaps. And you have the 8th to the 14th of August. So maybe something, the delay or the stuck, this pent up energy happened at that time or not. Doesn't have to be meant for you, those dates. Okay. What is this masculine energy blocking, Pisces? You have the number 53 that you could be resonating with. And you have the 1st to the 6th of March that you could be resonating with. You have the Knight of Swords. Okay. So you have been moving. The block lies in your mind. It's the way, or your patterns of thinking, of moving through obstacles or challenges at this time. It's almost like I'm picking up on this energy of like, you feel scared. Like anytime there's a challenge or a block to the situation or your growth, you get anxiety. You feel like, you know, you want to move through this, like the Knight of Swords would. You want to free yourself in some way, but there's an energy that just makes you feel like this fight or flight. You would be in this, there's also a frozen, there's a stagnant, like I'm gonna freeze, right? And that's kind of the energy that's been blocking you, is you freeze up. Now let's see how you can unfreeze yourself or open yourself mentally in a way that when these challenges do come forth, you won't feel so closed up mentally, right? Like you won't be, it's almost like you get overwhelmed. Like you're like, no, I can't deal with this. No, thank you. No. And you walk away. But Spirit is encouraging you that this block is a challenge, and this block is going to remain there. It's blocking off the miracles and the blessings and the abundance that wants to come in for you. The more you block yourself to this, you have to deal with this. You have to confront this. So What is going to help Pisces unblock this? You have the number 51 you could be resonating with. The King of Swords. Okay. So you have the 14th to the 21st of March. You have March again. March could be a powerful month for your sort of journey here in the future. So the King of Swords here. Okay. There is something in your past that I'm picking up on, Pisces, that there was an energy while you were growing up or going through school or at work or something like that is what I'm getting, like a place of where you're supposed to grow, where you're supposed to learn, where you're supposed to develop. Once upon a time in the past, there was someone or something that kind of told you how to think or how to be. And it's kind of like this energy of like you felt trapped in a corner. You felt like you had to always react this way or move through things this way. And it's like that's what was kind of like put in your head over and over and over again. And also specifically someone was like punished in ways if they didn't behave the way that someone else would expect them to. And so now it's created this massive block in your mind when you try to move through obstacles or challenges. So one way of helping yourself undo this or heal this is the better word for it, is to confront this, is to figure out, number one, what this is or what this could be, and understand how, maybe, Google or talk to someone, a therapist, and understand how you can start to, what would a healthy way, a healthier way, okay, I'm not saying you're not healthy, but what would a healing way of you undoing this sort of trauma or block of your past that you were taught to be this way? What could be a healing way for you to detach from this? Detachment is going to help you not be so terrified or closed up. Because when you realize that these energies or people were wrong and it's not how you need to be today, or it's not what defines you today, you detach from the frame that people have cast on you or energies have cast on you, or you put into yourself. You made yourself feel like this is who you had to be, perhaps. And you can put yourself in a new frame. Like imagine a photo frame and someone took a photo of you or told you how to pose, right? And this was you. But now you get to take your own photo of yourself and you get to choose how you pose. You get to choose what you wear. You get to choose, this is a metaphor for unlocking and detaching from who you thought you had to be or who you were into who you can be and how you can change things. So what is an energy that is guiding Pisces at this time? Ooh, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the cycles. The cycles are guiding you, the seasons are guiding you, is what I heard. You have Virgo energy here, the 22nd of August to the 21st of September, and the number 10. Luck is on your side. The cycles are on your side. You're not always going to feel this heavy. You're not always going to feel, as joyous as you have in the past or will in the future. They are cycles. Remember to allow yourself to move through the cycles. They're all seasons of your life, and that's okay. Okay. It's okay to go through the seasons and the cycles. Don't be down on yourself if at this time you're in a season of shadow work and it feels heavier and it feels sad, but you're going to enter a season and a chapter of healing next, right? It's going to continue to turn. Nothing will stay the same as long as you let yourself move through these cycles and healing and energies of processing as well as detaching, right? and luck is on your side with this card. So let's go into your miracle. Also, I'm hearing detach from how things arrive, because energy knows the way in, right? You don't need to worry about how it's going to arrive or when. You just need to detach from this past frame or whatever this was for you, this idea. Because the energy knows the path, the energy will follow. You have the number 56 here. This card was turned upright in the deck. You have the 8th to the 14th of November. And this is the 9 of Wands. Down here it says lonely person and bachelor. So maybe someone here feels lonely and is looking for their soulmate, someone to love, someone to share their life with. This could be a miracle for some of you. This is also a miracle of transition, of even just feeling less lonely in your skin. Like sometimes I'm picking up on someone who feels like spiritually they're depleted or like on E, and they feel very lonely. And this is about you refueling your tank, your spiritual tank, and feeling a lot better. You have the Magician. And that card is a miracle card itself. You could be resonating with the 1. Number 1's coming out again, just like here, right? And there's no dates on this one, but you have this beautiful creation that's coming in where like all the parts of the puzzle, the pieces of the puzzle just feel like they seem to fit so easily at this time. They just slide right in. They just feel very comfortable in your space, in your life. It feels like you're in control of what you're manifesting and who's coming in and who you choose to be, right? You are the one that is creating yourself. You are creating your life in the way that you want to see it thrive and want to see yourself blossom. Let's get one more card for miracles coming in for Pisces at this time. And I do feel that whenever you're watching this, it's like the next 3 months is really a big sort of chapter here for you in release and healing, and then like the miracles, working with this blessing energy, these miracle energies in your life. Like things start to change. You could be resonating with the number 61. You have the 4 of Wands. 9th to the 14th of July could be resonating with you. Again, with the loneliness. Yeah, this loneliness, this energy of not being enough, of not being fulfilled, of not knowing the direction that you need to go is going to be lifted. That's like the biggest miracle coming through here today, of just feeling more in control and in charge of where your soul path is leading you. Feeling connected, feeling divinely connected to yourself, to spirit, to the universe, and being at peace with the transformation that you're making and the seasons that you find yourself in at this time, right? That's a big one. Like you don't feel bad anymore. You don't feel like you should be somewhere else. You know that luck and miracles are on your side, on your team, and you allow yourself to work through any challenges or blocks with grace as you reframe and detach yourself from the things that have held you back in the past. So Pisces, thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. If you're new here, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.